In this video, we're going to be going over guest posting. Now, guest posting is simply when you add your article to someone else's site. Now, you want this to be a very high quality, unique article, something you haven't posted anywhere else. And of course, you want it to relate to that website that you're submitting it to. Now, the benefits is it allows you to leverage the traffic of that site and their visitors. So that site is already getting traffic, already getting visitors, probably has a relationship with their visitors, and they have the trust. And now your article is going to appear on that site. So it basically gives you a recommendation from that site to all their visitors, and it's an incredibly powerful way to not only get a quality one-way link back to your site, which is important, but even more important is the article itself is going to drive traffic back to your site. So there's two ways to do this. First off, you can find sites that allow guest posts. So you just simply do a Google search, which I'll show in a second here, and you can bring up a bunch of sites that allow you to submit an article for consideration to be posted on that site. Or you can actually go out and just contact high traffic website owners and offer an article to their site. So for that method, you would simply find high ranking websites for your search term, and just contact that website owner. Just say something like, hey, I love the content you provide. Here's an article I just wrote that is related to your site and I think your readers would love. And if you want to go ahead and post it, it's some great unique content for your website. So that's one way to do it. Again, the other is to find sites that allow guest posts. Let me just jump over to Google here. Let me slide this over. So I just did a Google search for weight loss, and then in quotes, I put right for us. So I want a website that's about, granted that, let's say I'm promoting a site about weight loss. You just put in your main keyword term, and then I put right for us in quotes. And you can change that up. You can put, add an article, although that'll usually get you article directories, but something that a website owner would put if they want you to submit articles. So when I did a search for that, you can see the first one here is called weightlosstriumph.com. And right here it says guest post. So another, I could, instead of right for us, I could put guest post. And there's a lot of different ways you can search it, but let's take a look at this website. Let me just zoom out a little. So you can see they're asking people to write for us, and they give kind of some information. Here you can see what kind of traffic they're getting. So Weight Loss Triumph receives monthly around 110,000 page views and 70,000 visitors, or 75,000 visitors. So they are getting very good traffic. You can see from their graph they're getting around 1,500 to 3,000 visitors a day. So again, if you submitted your article to them and they posted it, it's going to be seen by all of their visitors, and getting your site in front of them. So they just want you to simply email it to them, and then I would assume they're going to review it and then let you know if they're going to post it. And your article will not be accepted without an about the author paragraph, which will be placed at the bottom. So that's a great place to talk about your website and link back to your site. So there's one example. If I go back, here's another one for Actabit. I'm not really sure what that is, but let's take a look. And some of these that you find won't be high quality websites, but you just kind of have to go ahead and take a look. So here's another one. They give some guidelines and tell you where to submit it. So there's another site that takes guest posts. And you can see there's a whole bunch that come up. We could change this to, if I can type, guest post. And there that Weight Loss Triumph came on again. Here's Skinny Emmy is looking for a guest post, and a lot of these are actually. And here's another thing I should point out: a lot of these are a guest post. So if there's a guest post on that site, chances are they accept guest posts. So that's one way to find them. You can also just do a search for weight loss, and now, for example, weight loss is an incredibly competitive term, but what you can do is look for some of the top sites related to that. So WebMD, Mayo Clinic, they're probably not going to be taking a guest post. What else do we have here? I'm not sure what this site is. Let's take a look. So here is Pat Barone, America's Weight Loss Catalyst. Again, so she does have a blog, and you can see she's blogging about certain content. So what you could do with her is you could simply go ahead and contact her through the contact form, and like I said, just send her an email saying, hey, I love your content. Here's a unique piece of content, an article I wrote that I think your readers would love, and if you'd like to post it on your site, you can go ahead and post it. So that's a way to find those. You're not going to have, you're going to have to do a lot of those to find. I shouldn't say a lot, but you're going to have to do volume there to find enough people to let you post them, because of course not everyone is going to take guest articles. But if you use the first method where you're actually looking for sites that allow a guest post, as long as you have a high quality relevant article, chances are they are going to accept it. So that is a great way to get your content in front of people and also get links back to your site. Now, the quantity on these, I would tell you to do as many of these as you can, because they can be so powerful. Of course, this is going to be a little more time consuming because you have to write a high quality, unique piece of content to submit to them. So really the only thing holding you back is how much time you want to spend on it. But this is something I would definitely put in to your traffic arsenal, and be contacting a couple of these sites at least once a week, trying to get your articles posted on their site, and of course leveraging their traffic and getting that link back to your site. So that is guest posting, another very, very powerful way to get not only links but actually direct traffic back to your site.